Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. Thank you so much for being so patient. Sorry, all a little hiccup, had a little procedure. Anyway, I'm back to work. Work, work, work. Love my job. Can't call a job, love it. Anyway, um, so just so you know, this is not an exact science. Sometimes you gotta stretch it out of the box just a little bit. They'll give me enough to where you should understand what they're talking about. They will not give me all the details because the details are none of my business. They'll give me enough so you understand what it is. So I asked your mom to step forward, and she's coming through like a fireball, like a ball of energy. She's like, "Here I am, here I am." She's like so excited. Oh my gosh, her energy is way up there. She's beautiful, beautiful, smiling. She literally jumping up and down and spinning around in circles. She's so excited. My baby, my baby. I finally get to talk to my baby. So she shows me you sitting down, and she's coming over from the right, and she comes in kind of behind you, and she puts her arm around you, and where's your other arm? And her other arm is kind of down here, and she's hugging you. So you should feel this. The arm behind you, the hand up on your shoulder, up in this area, and the other hand looks like it's down on your right arm somewhere. And she's just giving you one of these kind of sideways hugs like that. I don't know how you will receive the energy, but usually people feel it because everybody feels it different. Usually people will feel it like you might feel just a little change in the pressure. You might feel a warmth where, because you won't feel the fingers because there are no fingers, but you will feel the warmth or tingling. Might be like goosebumps. Sometimes it feels like pins sticking me. When they get close to me, like she is now, my head starts itching like I have lice. I mean, it just depends on how you receive the energy. But you should be able to feel that pressure, that presence, and it's like she's dropping this. It's like she's dropping, I don't want to say a big balloon, that wouldn't be the right, like a almost like a cylinder thing over you, and it's filled with nothing but unconditional love. And when you get that overwhelming feeling and you don't know where it's coming from her. And I have felt it once super, super strong, and it just brought me to tears. It just had me bawling because it's so beautiful. So she is trying to surround you with that. I'm itching again. She, she says you've been letting people talk down to you. It's almost like I want to take my ear and go like this, like, because she's right over here. Sometimes you can see the wavy lines in there from their energy. She's pretty vibrant. So if you're ever sitting there and you just feel like you want to lean, because I don't want to say unconsciously, that wouldn't be the right word to use. Not your subconscious, your spirit. I don't know what word I want to use, but when you're just kind of spacing out and you just feel like you need to do this, that's because you actually know that she's there. See, I'm wanting to lean again. She says that she does your hair. She does this little twirly thing in your hair. And she said she used to do it to her own hair, where she'd take her finger and just kind of twirl her hair around. Just kind of a habit thing, or maybe a nervous thing. So if a fly lands on my spiky hair, I can feel it, and that's what it should feel like. It probably won't be like really strong, but you'll just feel something, just it feels like it's kind of tickling or moving your hair or something, and that's her. And when she does that, acknowledge her, validate her, tell her you know that that's her and that you love her, and ask her to bring you more. And she will. Once you start knowing some of the things that she'll see what else she's going to show though, then it kind of opens a floodgate and you get more. She's singing the song, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. And she says, if you have to stomp your feet until you get happy, do it. All right, she's showing you worried about something over there, something over there. Something or somebody? It's somebody. You're worried about somebody over there. I don't know for sure what she means by this. They tell us what we need to hear, not always what we want to hear. Okay, there's somebody over there you're really worried about. Partner? And she says partner in crime. I don't know if this is like a partner like spouse or partner that you run with. I shouldn't say run with, but hang out with. But that person's kind of far back, so I don't quite understand. I don't need to understand. It's not my business. But you're worried about them and you're putting a lot of energy on worrying about this person out there, and I'm not seeing that this person is responding or feeling it or whatever. So I'm not sure what she's trying to show me, but there's a reason for it. They never waste their energy. They never waste a message. All right, she's walking behind me. All right, give me a second. She's pointing at a card. Hang on. All right, she says you'll understand why she wanted to pick these cards. Surrender to what is, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. I'm sorry. And the other one is, and it's actually out of my Rude deck. Got the love card. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. So somehow these two go together. And she told me not to even try to dig into it myself, that you're going to understand what it means. So that's not uncommon for them to ask for a certain card. Okay, so she's showing herself. You're laying in bed. You're laying on your back. You're reading. You've got a book or something in front of you and you're reading. And it doesn't matter what it is, but you're reading. And she's actually sitting on a chair next to your bed by your head. And she's singing the song, Hush Little Baby, Don't Say a Word. Mom's going to buy you a mockingbird. So Google the words of that song. Probably have had that song kind of through your head at some point when you're laying there and you can't fall asleep. At some point, something in that song you've heard it. You've heard or you've heard something like angels singing, or you've heard, she's not saying exactly how you heard it, but she's singing like a beautiful angel. And she actually reaches up and touches your hair as you're laying there, and she kind of brushes it aside. So you probably felt it, didn't think anything of it. You probably just felt like a little hair tickling or something. And anytime you get something like that, because she's going to do that more often, it might feel like a hair is there on your forehead and you brush it and it's still tickling. You know, it's like something you can't get off. It won't stop. Acknowledge her again. She's trying to bring a really soft, peaceful presence to you and a lot of love. She said, I'm sorry, I'm not there to comfort you, but I am. I am, you just don't know it. Okay, now she's showing a pair of shoes by the bed, but they look like actual shoes and not slippers. Could be slippers. Sometimes they just show it to me in a different way. But shoes by the bed, and one slides backwards and goes under the bed. So one of your shoes has moved or comes up missing every so often where you can't find it, or it may not be physically under the bed, but she's moving one of those shoes. And some kind of really, really sweet perfume. Really sweet perfume. It's like lilacs or something that you'll get that with. You'll get that smell. You could be walking around the house, you could be in a store, you could be in your car, you could be outside, doesn't matter. That's another sign from her. If she's around, make sure you acknowledge her and let her know that you know that's her. So know that she's all around. She's trying to give you signs. She is trying to help and bring you comfort and peace and love. She says mostly love. Hang on, I'm trying to ask her something. Try and get her to answer your question. I cannot make her answer. She said, and she's showing like cards that just fall on the table. She says, you're going to have to let the cards fall where they may. You need to be more at peace with yourself. So anyway, she says, let the cards fall where they may. That you're going to make another decision later. Later. So she's not wanting to say whether this is going to be resolved or not, but you're going to make a different decision later, but somehow it relates to this. Somehow it relates to this, and you're going to use what you learned from this in the other decision you're going to make. She's not being very clear. I'm sorry. I can't make them. So she says win. So it sounds like you're going to win this, but then later on you're going to decide maybe this isn't what I wanted after all. Or maybe you're just going to change companies. I don't know. She's not saying exactly how that's going to work. And then she says free will choice. We have free will choice. We can choose anything we want to. They can't stop us. None of them can stop us from our free will choice. Only in an emergency. We can make, I make all the dumb mistakes I want to, and they just sit sit there and go, oh, geez, Rhonda, what are you doing? That's not what we told you. There's another scent, and your grandmother's standing in the back, but she wanted this to be from your mom. She thought this was not her time to speak. There's some kind of a cookie that your grandma used to make or buy you or whatever. Some kind of a cookie that she's, the smell of it. So when you smell that cookie that you associate with your grandmother, know that that's her letting you know that she's around. And she's standing way back, but she's waiting like this. She says, I love you. I love you very much. She says, she's not stepping forward, but she's talking from clear back there. She says, know that we are around and you can talk to us. And I promise you 1,000% they can hear you, they can see you. Talk to them all you want to. Ask them, what was grandma good at? Ask her to help you with that in your life. What was mom good at? Ask her to help you with that in your life. What was your roommate good at? Ask her. Yeah, her, sorry. Ask her for whatever she was good at doing in this life. Ask her to help you with that in your life. Don't ask Uncle Joe to get him a pot to piss in and help you with your financial matters, if that makes sense. So ask each individual one. They can hear you, I promise you. And then you have to watch for the little things or the bill that drop in front of you or the people that they present to you out of the blue or the doors that open that would have never opened. And you go, you have to be ready to allow and accept what they bring you when you ask for that. So be careful what you ask for. You'll get it. Don't ask for negative. And mom's kind of yelling, do not ask for the negative. She's wanting to be heard. You know, she's singing. She's making me want to go like this. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I don't know if she used to sing you that song when you were little. Make me happy, these guys are great. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So, she's making me want to cry. So know that they're all around you and they can help you. I promise you. Okay, mom's waiting. She's stepping off to head towards grandma. She's so light, she's light-hearted, she's bright, she's cheery, she's beautiful, she's good. Okay, my dear, that may not have exactly answered your question, but I can't make it. All I can do is ask. So much love to you. Thank you for being so patient with all my little surgery stuff going on. See you later. Love you. Rhonda Concy, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. See you later.